All right. Let's do it. Yeah, we finished Sorrows. I mean, if you want my thoughts on Sorrows, just go back and watch the end of the playthrough. I didn't grab a knife. I think the mod bugged anyways. It's weird. This happens like the first time I load in. Oh, yeah, this is so weird. This happened yesterday too. It's like all the enemies bugged and then I reloaded and then the game black screened. Then like the next time I booted up the game, I think it was fine.
Resident Evil 2.
Hey Velvet, thank you so much for the 16 months. Thank you very much. Hopefully the enemies aren't bugged again. What the fuck? Well, that was weird. But, I think he's working. Can't wait for all the enemies to wake up when I go through this door. Oh. Is he gonna come in here? Oh, he's coming in. Come on. Taking your sweet time, buddy.
What the hell is up with you?
The double. Nice.
Oh no.
How many fucking zombies are there, man? I'm just gonna blast him.
What the hell? What the hell is up with you?
Go to sleep. I can't remember. Is there somewhere else you can... Oh, no, we don't have the key anymore. Okay. Alright. Well, I guess we just go back upstairs now. That was pretty chill. I can't remember. Did I grab the knife down this way? Let me double check. Oh. Oh, okay. You're not dead. That's amazing. Of course you're not dead. Why would you be dead? God damn. I mean, I guess this... We move faster because we're in caution at least. I guess. What's up, Oipa? I think this looks okay. I mean, maybe we don't need the spark shot. I don't actually know. Maybe I didn't need to make a save. Okay, maybe it was good that I made a save. We could maybe... Oh! Scared me. How many flame rounds do we have? And if we walk here, maybe it's okay. I'm worried about the fat guy, though. Oh, boy. Seems okay. Oh. The zombies are going fucking crazy. He's inside. Guy's stuck on the fucking corner of the door. Dude, what is wrong with this guy's face? What the fuck? Can you not be stuck behind the door, please? Who the fuck are you? Will you die, dude? Alright. Well, we're okay. Kind of want to make another save now. I'm just worried. I don't know. We have 10 saves, so it's probably fine. Surely. We need to go to the STARS office. fucking box. Damn, that's pretty nice. There's pawn. What does that mean? How many zombies are in there? Just one? Oh, the crit.
I'm sorry.
Another crit? Woo! Please die. This guy's probably still alive. Oh, never mind. Blew his head off. Scared of shooting out the liquor. Oops. So hard to see anything. Of course he's still alive. Okay. Where... I feel like I need to just kill this guy.
Fucking hell.
That was kind of scary. Oh, I heard a dog. All right. Pretty good. Got the chess piece. Thing is, I'm still not sure. Guy's like scripted to always be alive. Well, we're going through a lot of our handgun ammo, which is good. Because it's saving us our enhanced ammo. We still have so much enhanced ammo, too. So we still need to use the container key, right? Or the yeah, so we still have to use the courtyard key. Thing is, we only we're still missing one chess piece. We have the battery, but we don't have the detonator. Hmm. We also don't have the card for the weapons locker. The library in the main hall is still red though. Like I'm wondering. And the west storage room. But I guess that's the detonator. There's something I missed in the jail down below, though. forgot to grab the storage, the courtyard key. No, I kind of want to check this other stuff first if I can. These fucking plants are really annoying though. Like I kind of need to kill them. Claire's run is easier. Oh yeah? The thing that I'm confused about is this door right here. Like, I don't know when I'm gonna need to go to that door, but... Can I bring them over in here? I want to go down to the parking garage. Yeah, I'm not really sure what's up with the cockroach. It doesn't, like, do anything. You can't even shoot it. It says I missed something in the jail, so... Let's go back there and take a look. Not really sure what I could have missed, though. Can't go through this. Maybe it's just bugged. Oh, I guess it's the note in there that I can't get. The thing is, we went to the courtyard before and there was like, was there anything even there that was useful? just red. Well, I mean, it might just be bugged. I don't know. Because, I mean, I just look. I mean, I didn't see anything. Alright, let's make a save before we go to the courtyard. Oh. I didn't get the key. Oops. That was stupid. If I remember, I don't think there was any key items here. There's a bolt cutter door, but I don't have bolt cutters. Is the problem. And I didn't find any bolt cutters around here. Nice. Oops. This is the A route. It's the same mod I was playing last week. Yeah. Doesn't work? How do you know it doesn't work? When you start the game, is it not different?
Shit. Fuck.
What? Oh my god, dude. I'm so fucked. How are you installing the mod or using Fluffy's mod manager? I need to just like start killing these guys fast. Dude, one grenade here would go so hard. I think the mod has only given us 2 grenades total, though, the entire time. Okay, so there's one dog there. Where did the... There's like... There was 3 dogs, though. I wonder where the other ones came from. Shit, they're already coming. This is so... Oh, this is so fucked. I don't know what causes the dogs to wake up. They just... It's like all of a sudden they're just all fucking attacking me.
Oh no.
Why did I start over? Start over what?
Seriously?
Nice crit. Jesus, there's so many zombies, man. Oh, another crit? Oh, so nice. Another one. This is the thing though, like we killed everybody and now Like, there's nowhere else to go. Oh, it's just open now. Oh. Ah, the detonator. Okay, nice. Oh, being in danger sucks though, man. I guess I can just use the green herb. I didn't restart. The mod makes you go back to the RPD as part of the progression. The sewers is connected to the RPD. It's not a new run. It's the same run. Okay. Somebody's car alarm keeps fucking going off outside. I wonder if I lost the plants. That would be really nice.
You asshole!
Oh, god damn it, dude. I kind of feel like I should make another save. I'm scared. I have like 7 saves left. I don't know. Maybe I should just make a save. I feel like a bunch of shit is gonna spawn here, man. Yeah. Could have made a save. Could have made a save. I wonder what triggers this to like...
Hell is up with you?
Dude, like... Oh, these fucking dogs are so annoying.
Not good.
Oh, I was reloading. Nice. Here comes the fucking dog at the perfect time. I'm sitting there for like 30 seconds, and the dog is nowhere to be found, and the moment I fucking reload, bro comes flying at me. Amazing. Killing all 4 of these dogs here. I should have just fucking made a save before, man. God damn it. I knew I should have. Like, I knew, I fucking knew it. Whatever. Okay. Maybe we should just use the enhanced ammo on the dogs. Pretty sure it just like one-shots them.
Seriously?
Nice. We're gaming.
Oh no. Shit.
This guy's moving so slow.
Bastard. Damn it.
Any crits, game?
You asshole. What the hell is up with you?
You're not getting blessed by the crits this time around.
Jesus.
There's one.
Bastard.
Come on, give me another crit. Nice.
Son of a bitch.
Make sure nobody's still awake. Don't want any surprises. Okay. Nice. We even got to keep... we should probably go make a save back at, like, the main lobby, I think. Alright, that was really good. No need to heal. Damageless, baby. Seems like the plant enemies are like baited off somewhere else now too, which is good. Well, the mod specifically says that you're not meant to kill the enemies while they're sleeping on the ground. I think you can just cheese the entire mod if you just kill everything before it wakes up, but... kinda lame. Thing is, where is the dog? There is a dog. I guess the dogs just fucking spawn out of thin air or something. I don't know. Can I not just go over here? Oh shit. It's taking the other route. Why are they all doing that? Come on. Bro is still not dead. Her. They're so tanky. The thing is, I might not have to use the normal pistol here. But I'm just doing it because I had so much extra normal pistol ammo that I figured I might as well. He's still alive. Dude, these fat zombies are so fucking tanky. He's probably still alive. He's probably faking it still. Is more shit gonna spawn when I open this? Probably. Girl arrow snake. The weapons locker. Honestly, you could probably just loot that and use a flash and just get out of there completely. Probably don't need to kill all those guys. We still have... We have 65 enhanced rounds. Yeah, that's so much. Question is, do we make another save? I mean, the thing is, once we... I think we could probably make another save. I don't know. I'm gonna make another save. Because the thing is, after we do this, we go down to the sewers, and then we're gonna have all the parts. So then we're basically just gonna be doing... We're just gonna be doing the... We're gonna have the boss fight, and then after that, we're gonna go to the labs, which is probably gonna give me like 9 more ink ribbons anyways. If... If I had to guess. Hold on. I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. This guy's in the safe room now. Zombies aren't actually supposed to be able to get into the safe room. But he, like, fell far enough in. Hey, Brog boy. This is kind of cursed. Oh, saved. Go, go, go. Wait, the thing is, we still don't have the we still don't have the chess piece, man. What the fuck am I missing in main hall and library? I'm so confused. Oh, there's 10 needle cartridges in the west storage room? I mean, maybe I can use the signal modulator. Because wait, you need 6 chess pieces, right? Or do you only need 5? Am I tripping? Is one of them normally empty? No, you normally need 6, don't you? Hmm. I don't know. One already there. Not in this mod, from what I remember. Bro, what? Somehow both of those liquors actually died there? That's crazy. I don't know where this liquor... I guess he's above. Oh. Okay. It's just handgun ammo? I Like, I wonder if main hall is, like, glitched. I don't know. This still says there's something in the jail, too, but I didn't see anything in the jail. I don't know, man. Oh, right. Yeah, the note in the jail, yeah. Most likely orphanage. The thing is, I found 2 of the parts in the orphanage. Because in the mod description, it's like, make sure to pick up like the 2 parts. And I picked them up.
You asked. Oh no.
I mean, we definitely need the signal modulator. Well, the club key door outside doesn't lead to anything. It just leads back. It just leads back to where we were before. Now the library is cleared. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's like nowhere left. I'm pretty sure apart from main hall is the only thing that's still red for us. So, and jail, but I think jail is bugged. We got the 2 plugs at the orphanage. Can you just give me like a hint, Albert? Like what section of the game it's in, I guess? RPD 2nd floor. Okay. Is it actually in the main hall? Yeah, we already did the film stuff. I guess the map doesn't actually work for this last plug. Like, it doesn't show, like, red. I guess I wonder if it's, like, something that spawns in. In the vending machine. Star's office? Well, we already went in the Star's office. I did try Crimson Desert. Hmm. Trying to think like where I haven't checked. Star's office. It dropped. I don't think enemies can drop items. I guess what I'm wondering, like, is this an item that spawns in... Like, I wonder if the item spawns in later. So it's, like, somewhere that I've been before, but now it's... Now, like, the item is spawned in there. Like, after I came back from the sewers. I feel like we've basically looked everywhere on the second floor here. Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me. Weird how sometimes they get torched in like one, and other times it takes two. Why am I going this way? Oh. Hi, guys. Oh, hi. See if it's over here. Probably is in the STARS office. Looking like. Why would he put a plant in here? Bro, it's like a hidden prompt or something. Oh, I used so much ammo getting in here though. Oh my god, he almost... I'm trying to remember the order that we did these things anyways, because did we do the photo... I don't know. I don't know if it's a... I kind of want to reload because I used a lot of ammo, but I feel like we're still okay on supplies. I mean, we still have 10 flame. Well, 15 flame, 10 acid. We have 26 needle cartridges. We have 2 full heals. We have 4 flashes. Probably okay. Who the fuck is this guy? We got proper tech now. Well, the thing is, we weren't really able to do this until we got the spark shot.
What is up with you? Jesus.
There are liquors in here. Oh, just the two boys. Bro, what? What the fuck? What the fuck, bro? Just the act of having the fucking plugs in my inventory spawn these guys. That's crazy. Well, let me check this up so I can remember.
This is not my forte. All right, Sherry. On my way.
Okay. Nice. Surely the boss fight will be... Yeah. Yeah, totally. I don't think we want normal pistol ammo for this. mean, this seems like a decent loadout. I guess maybe I could have more stuff. We're gonna have to need to pick up the herbs, though. Yeah, I'm gonna make a save, chat. I didn't want to make a save and then have to do my fucking inventory every time. What the fuck? Get off of Sherry. Can't remember, is there like... What is like the best way to dodge this? Because I honestly don't really know. Is there like a safe spot? I don't know. I don't know where the spot is. That's why I'm asking you guys. Might be better just to save these supplies until after the boss fight. I assume I could probably grab them after.
Son of a bitch.
Right here. Man, you know, the mod creator could have at least given us a grenade to skip this bullshit.
Should have known you wouldn't die.
Dogs. You're on fucking fire. What the fuck? Is this not slow him down at all? Dude, using the spark shot in this fight is so fucking annoying. It's actually incredible how shit it is.
Have I got a surprise for you?
Oh. I'm fine. Okay. I should probably just spam the enhanced rounds on him, I guess, until he staggers, and then knife him, I guess. I don't know, dude. Probably want to bring flash grenades with us as well. There's one ink ribbon that I passed.
Should have known you wouldn't die.
Dude, what? Oh, I'll be honest. This is like one of my least favorite fights in the RE games. This fight is like so. This fight is so annoying. I don't even think flashes do anything to the plants. blood all over my face.
Should have known you would die. Have I got a surprise for you?
I think this is definitely a moment where we need to use, like, flash grenades. I feel like you flame grenade all the plants, and then you stagger them with the pistol. And then I think after that, you probably want to... I feel like you probably want to flash him. You probably want to, like, flash him and then kill the G-Adult with the spark shot. Like, flash him, kill the G-Adult with the spark shot, and then... Because the spark shot's really, really good against the G-Adult. And then... Like, the flash should buy you enough time to kill the G-Adult, and then you could probably stagger him again. You could just, like, unload on the eye while he's flashed. Probably. I don't know if I should grab flashes from storage. Might not be a bad idea.
Should have known you wouldn't die.
on, let me press it. Oh. Bro, how are you not? Nice.
I'm so sorry, Shay. This is taking forever.
Jesus. Oh, the crits. I am gonna make, I mean, God, I don't know if they're gonna make me dodge shit. I don't know, I'm just gonna make a save just in case I'm scared.
Sherry? Claire? Sherry, are you alright? What are you doing? I'm here to help.
That boss fight honestly wasn't that bad though. Enhanced rounds are so strong.
Sherry's
I still have
been
so many. Honestly, I think I conserved my ammo a little bit too much in this mod.
Are you fucking kidding me?
At least once
You're
we
her
got to the
mother.
sewers.
Get in here! You don't understand. William is still out there, and if I don't stop him, this conversation is over. Wait! Wait! I can treat her. In my lab. It's not far away.
Mommy?
There's not enough time. Millions of lives are at stake. Sherry, Mommy loves you, sweetie. Goodbye. Are you fucking kidding me? Sherry, don't worry. I will get you whatever you need, okay?
Why are you doing this?
Because I care.
Thank you, Claire.
Annette said her lab's not far. Wait, that cable car.
I guess it was probably a good idea to make a save before we picked up Sherry because
Hold on,
if
Sherry.
there is
You're gonna be fine.
enemies at the start of the labs, we're not gonna have a save at that point, so.
Almost there, Sherry. We're almost there. Oh, good. The cable car. Here. Okay. There you go. Just hold on, Sherry, okay? You're gonna be just fine. Okay. Better check everything. There's no turning back.
Okay, what the fuck is this? The mod is giving me like 1,000 ammo. That's an insane amount of flame rounds. I guess he gives you all those flame rounds for the plants. Yeah, I definitely think I've, like, been a little bit too conservative with my ammo. We're probably gonna end this fucking mod with, like, so much ammo left over. But at the very least, I can, like, focus on... I can use a lot of the ammo in the labs now. I can just spam, because I mean we're gonna have like 40 flame rounds. They give you so many needle cart. They actually get, like, this mod creator gives you so much stuff. Maybe I'm gonna need all of this stuff for the labs, but I kind of doubt it. I mean, like, look at how many, we have so many knives. Honestly, this is just our practice for the hard mode of the mod, the Resurgence of the Dead. Yeah, I doubt I'll need all, like, there's no way I'll need all this ammo. But yeah, the final boss is probably going to be, like, pretty crazy, if I had to guess. You're actually going to do that one? I mean, I don't know if I'll do it right away, but I want to try the other mod. Yeah, there's, like, well, so the guy who made this mod made another mod. This mod that we're playing is called, like, Shadows of the Dead or something like that. Shadow of the Dead Reborn, but then there's also another, there's a mod that, a new version of the mod, or maybe not a, it's not the same mod, it's like, it's made by the same dude, but it's called Resurgence of the Dead Shadows, and apparently that has a bit more, like, I think it's a little bit more bullshit, and it has, like, a little bit more, like, gimmicks. Edgy ass names, yeah. But yeah, chat, I am actually going to have to call it here. I know it was a really short stream, but I have to go to an appointment. So yeah, I'm gonna call it here, guys. I've been streaming way too much lately anyways. I imagine the next time we play this mod, we'll probably finish it. I mean, we just have the final section of the game left, so. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Sorry for the short stream. I'm gonna give a raid to Lobos. He is doing... he's doing his St. Jude month. He's doing like an Elden Ring challenge run, so... It's just okay. I have so many appointments. I'm okay. My last appointment was like 2 months ago. Like a month ago. But anyways. Say hi to Lobos for me, chat. We'll be back tomorrow, I think. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the rest of the day to relax and chill.